The bustling financial district here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Bryant. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Dennis in at the 5 down low. And for Toronto, they've got Terrence Davis. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Pascal Siakam. And there's Jackson. And it's Hernandez in at the 5. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs for those teams in the upper half of the standings, Greg, how much are they looking at seeding and their potential playoff opponents?
You know, Kevin, guys won't admit to it, but it's human nature to think ahead, to try and map out that route through the brackets. And you get a sense, if you played a team 3 or 4 times, how you match up, what you do well against them, and what are areas of concern for you.
Now here's VanVleet after the miss from Bryant. That doesn't go either for Bryant. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Open court basketball at his best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
VanVleet kicks to Bryant. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Misses the layup. And it's the Raptors ball. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story. Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Oh, and when there's an open man, Jackson finds him, making it look very easy.
James dishes to Bryant. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now, here's Siakam. 26 points for him last game against Atlanta.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Siakam hits them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
VanVleet passes to Bryant. Takes the 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about the seemingly unending difficulties Giannis presents to a defensive game plan. And the coach pointed out was, you're going to have to be very early with fouls. He said Giannis can create so much contact and get you in foul trouble early, it can hurt your team down the road. So they'll try to keep their arms straight up while contesting shots. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And there's not a more tenacious player than LeBron, and that's the quality you need on the offensive glass.
Jackson passes to Siakam. Jackson against VanVleet. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And some changes here for the Raptors. Grant, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Powell in for Reggie Jackson. The Lakers also making some changes. Kaycock's checked in, and it's Burke in for Fred VanVleet. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Thomas comes in for Pascal Siakam. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Shaquille Harris comes in for James. The offensive rebound. Boucher.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
The shot by Bryant, no good. Toronto trailing. Davis surveying the floor. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Powell, the pass to Boucher.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Bryant against Powell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Both free throws good for Bryant.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Powell against Bryant. And they pick up 2.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Outside Bryant. Green breaking loose. And finish off by Bryant.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Powell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bryant drives in and finish off by Bryant.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Davis. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It's going to go on Trey Burke. The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Cheeks kicks to Bryant. Powell pulls it in.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
From deep three-point range, and so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Raptors lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about losing to the Raptors back in 2019.
I think the most important lesson of our job is that we got to finish the job.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Antetokounmpo. Cheeks is out there with Bryant. Then it's Green, and it's Kaycock in at the center, filling out the middle. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Celtics put on a
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To halt the run. Good on the triple. Bryant's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw drops for Bryant. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Well, you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And here's Bryant for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Davis, the pass to Grant. Here's the teardrop. Powell, that's good. Powell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Here's Siakam from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Contested game. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Davis is out there with Jackson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Hernandez in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Outside Leonard. Good on the three-point shot. Leonard's got 9.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Outside Bryant. Jacks up a 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. And the Raptors call time here. The Raptors making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Los Angeles. Raptors leading by 4. Outside Jackson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Thomas up top. Clock at 6. From the high post. Jackson misses. Lakers trail by 4. Giannis passes to Bryant.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Siakam with it. He's picked up by James. Pass to Jackson. Here's Leonard. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Bryant can't get it to go. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Van Vliet against Thomas. And Leonard has it in the corner. Siakam, right side. Jackson in the corner. Over James. And the Raptors miss again. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks in Milwaukee. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jackson passes to Leonard. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Leonard against James. Now here's Leonard. Defense right on him. Thomas, it's a wide open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Thomas got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Toronto leading by 6. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Antetokounmpo. Bryant is out there with Burke. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Harrison in at the small forward. Here's Grant. Great D that time from Giannis.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight. Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. Doing some solid work from deep.
Now Davis. That's tipped and stolen by James. Bryant has the open look. Tries again. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Davis. Good work there as it goes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And here's Bryant for 3. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Outside, Davis. It's good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Giannis passes to Bryant. Passes it to Harrison. Back to Bryant. It's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
On the wing, Davis. Burke covering. Davis dishes to Leonard. Tries it from 19. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
And the Raptors call time here. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, B.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Hernandez checked in for Chris Boucher. Pascal Siakam comes in for Grant, and it's Jackson in for Powell. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. A three from Leonard. The Lakers with the rebound. Down low. And the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
Here's LeBron. Yes! And the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, come on. James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
Another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Right side Leonard. And again, Toronto no luck. Lakers leading by 5. The drive by LeBron. And James throws it down.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Leonard on the wing. Over LeBron. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And, guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Here's Dennis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Stolen by Van Vliet. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by LeBron.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Leonard kicks to Jackson. The 3 from Davis. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. LeBron outside. Outside Bryant. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony.